the news tonight. Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu receives prestigious title from Olu of Warri. And transport stakeholders launches bold move to combat drug abuse among commercial drivers. Hello, and thank you for joining us on the 7 p.m. news of the Unity Station. I am Sandra Akeme. Now, Nigeria's First Lady Oluremi Tinubu has been installed as the Otukpa Orishe of Warri Kingdom. The traditional title, which means the light of God, was conferred on her by the Olu of Warri, Ogaime Atuwashe III, during her one-day homecoming visit to her Isekiri maternal roots in Delta State. Describing the First Lady as the pride of Isekiri nation, the monarch said the recognition was bestowed on her in acknowledgement of her profound impact on the nation. Her installation was witnessed by Delta State Governor Chief Obori Warri and notable traditional rulers led by the Oni of Ife, His Imperial Majesty Oba Enitan Adeyeye Oguwusi Ojaja II, who recently installed her as the Yeye Asiwaju Gbogbo Ile Odua. State House correspondent Adeniyi Taiwo reports that the installation ceremony showcased the rich culture and tradition of the Isekiri people. Moving on, language is more than just words. It is the heart of every individual. Mother tongue, the first language one learns at home, carries one's traditions, values, and unique way of seeing the world. Moses Kuyi examines the use of mother tongue amongst younger generations.
So your mother tongue, without it, you are nothing.
In many communities today, the use of mother tongue is gradually declining, especially in schools, workplaces, and even homes. Mother tongue in everyday activities has many benefits. First, it strengthens communication within families and communities. When one speaks the language he or she understands best, ideas flows more clearly and relationship grows stronger.
Your mother tongue is your heritage. Your mother tongue is what you got. Your mother tongue is what is left for you as what you have to own. Without a mother tongue, your secret is not covered. Without a mother tongue, your values diminishes. Without a mother tongue, you are nothing. You have no place of identity. You have no place of, you have no representation. Now, when you speak your mother tongue, you represent your people. You are yourself. You are the origin. You are where you come from. You are the...
Well, yes, mother tongue is one of the most important aspects of our communication. Those days, unlike these days where our languages are going into extinction, is so unfortunate. Mother's tongue represents who really you are, where you come from, who you are, and unfortunately these days you realize that most especially in the urban areas that our children are growing up every day without knowing the relevance of our mother's tongue. They end up speaking other people's languages.
The problem we are having with the mother tongue is all about love for our culture. That's the first one. Secondly, the interest of both parents and the children towards the language. I think these are European and Western English has become a problem to us. It's a borrowed language. Before the Westerners brought their language to us, we have a culture. And part of our culture is our language. Leave your language. That means you're leaving your culture at the same time.
Speaking the mother tongue helps preserve cultural heritage through verbal stories, proverbs, songs, and traditional knowledge are best expressed in the created in. When individuals stop using their mother tongue, they risk losing their.
dákun dábọ̀ kó máa fi èdè bá àwọn ọmọ sọ̀rọ̀ nínú ilé bá ń bomi wá ń bẹ̀ wọn ìwọ mú. Ó ṣe pàtàkì kó ṣe pé àwọn ọmọ yìí ò ní padà gbọ́ èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì wọ́n ò gbọ́ èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì àmọ́ tá a bá fi èdè ìlú wa kọ́ wọn. A sì kọ́ mi ní ilé ìwé nígbà tí mo wà ní ilé ìwé àgbà a kọ́ mi wípé ọmọ tó bá gbọ́ èdè abínibí rẹ̀ àti gbọ́ èdè Gẹ̀ẹ́sì kì í nira fún wọn rárá. It helps build them properly. It will give them the in-depth understanding of the English language they are speaking.
Analysts say every time you speak your mother tongue, you keep a piece of your heritage alive. In Abuja, Moses Queer, NTA News.
To further bridge the gap between teachers and students by fostering engagements for high-quality educational experience, an exhibition of learning and instructional materials has been organized, put together by Faculty of Education of the University of Abuja. The program has its theme, Unlocking Learning Potentials Through Innovative Instructional Resources. Ramatu Abdullahi reports.
Teaching aids or instructional materials are what bridges the gap between theory and practice. And these exhibitions by these future educators currently studying in the Faculty of Education in the University of Abuja is a declaration by the students that learning must go beyond talking.
The states are arranged alphabetically, while the capital are arranged randomly. So the indicators we have there are the ones that will indicate either the state match correctly with its capital.
And we didn't just stop there, we went ahead. We actually moved it into a class to use it to teach the children. And the children were very happy.
This course has broadened my perspective on instructional materials production, instructional resource production, and how to digitally produce instructional material to teach certain concepts in education.
Vice Chancellor of the University, Professor Hakeem Babatunde, represented, said the project will help promote long-term retention of information by learners whose interests are bound to be stimulated by these instructional materials.
This is the way we should go because we are in a world of technology and we need to explore it to advance teaching and learning, make the two processes easier.
Representatives from various agencies of education present laud the exhibition, describing it as a demonstration of competence by the exhibitors, who are potential future educators.
FCT Education Resource Center is one of the departments that produces instructional material. And for me to be here and see what these students are doing, being innovative, and the creativities and even the concept is really a laudable one.
The Dean, Faculty of Education, and the course lecturer said the hallmark of the project is to promote high-quality educational experience in the classroom.
We try to engage the senses when we teach, the sense of sight, the sense of hearing, and when we use instructional resources or materials, we engage multiple senses at a time. If a learner hears 10% or understands 10% by hearing, by the time the learner sees, it can become 20%.
I also look forward that through these exhibitions, products are being exhibited whereby the university can be consulted, students can be consulted from the industries for these materials to be replicated. And you know, if these materials are being replicated, it can also serve many purposes in schools.
The theme of the 4th edition of the exhibition is Unlocking Learning Potential Through Innovative Instructional Resources. Ramatu Abdullahi, NTA News.
Stakeholders in the transport sector are intensifying efforts to curb drug abuse among commercial drivers with the launch of the Drivers Care Initiative program in Abuja. The program focuses on promoting the health and well-being of transport workers while emphasizing safer highways. Patricia Esabiluba reports.
Commercial drivers remain central to Nigeria's transport system, conveying millions daily, yet drug abuse among some operators continues to pose serious safety risk. At the program, the Assistant Director, Drug Demand Reduction and Sensitization of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, warned that substance use impairs judgment and contributes significantly to avoidable road crashes.
Most of our drivers are into different forms of drug abuse. If they can shun drug abuse, the rate of accidents in our highways will be reduced to the BRS minimum.
The sponsor of the initiative and president of CIOTA, Segun Obayendo, says the program is aimed at giving back to transport workers through medical checks, eye care services and continuous sensitization.
Today is about giving back. Today is about taking care of their eyes, taking care of their health without them paying a dime, as our own way of saying thank you for the job they are doing for our country, for the movement they have made possible within our country and even outside the country. It's about letting them know that we recognize what they are doing and we have come to say thank you by checking their eyes, checking their heads, ensure that everything is fine, and also giving them education on drug abuse and drug misuse.
He emphasizes that transport workers deserve recognition and care, adding that expanding the initiative nationwide will strengthen safety and well-being across the sector. He further announced a 10 million miles rally and sensitization campaign from February to June 2026. The project manager highlighted the need for proper registration, documentation and stronger collaboration within the transport system to enhance accountability, as some of the stakeholders maintain that road safety is a shared responsibility.
It is important that they begin to patronize legitimate parks, government recognize and approve parks, such that the activities are captured, within the ecosystem, and ensure that their vehicles are identified, the passengers they pick from point A to point B.
Give more sensitization, how to drive, not to smoke before you drive, not to take any alcohol before you drive, and you know that where you are going, you carry, human being and goods to deliver to a particular place. So it's a risk for a particular driver to take alcohol.
Drivers and motorists alike are urged to obey traffic regulations and remain drug-free, because when drivers are alert and responsible, lives are protected. In Abuja, Patricia Esamiluba, NTA News.
For many Nigerian graduates, the NYSC uniform symbolizes more than a mandatory program. It marks a transition into responsibility and national service. Beyond the parade ground, the scheme fosters unity by exposing core members to new cultures, languages, and communities, turning strangers into bonds that often last a lifetime. Correspondent Aisha Yakubu takes a closer look at the lives and challenges of core members.
Every year, thousands of Nigerian graduates answer the call to serve under the National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, a transition from campus life to national responsibility. At the orientation camp, young Nigerians from diverse ethnic and cultural backgrounds gather with one shared purpose through drills, lectures, and skill acquisition programs. They are introduced to discipline, teamwork, and the responsibilities to citizenship. In the process, strangers become friends, and diversity becomes unity.
What motivates me every day is the drive to work hard. As a copper, we are being trained here to go through stress. So they are preparing us for the activities ahead.
The NYSC is a very good initiative, I think. I've come to understand that you need resilience, you need to, adapt, you need to work hard, you need to be on your feet at all times, you need to be strong, you need to be alert.
We learn so many skills and we are going out there to impact the world and Nigeria at large.
After camp, corps members had deployed to their places of primary assignment, such as schools, hospitals, government agencies, and rural communities. In classrooms, they teach and mentor. In clinics and offices, they contribute skills and fresh ideas, often filling critical manpower gaps. Beyond their primary assignments, they engage in community development service projects, supporting health campaigns, sanitation drives, and other grassroots initiatives that impact their host communities. Though the service here comes with challenges, new environments, limited resources, and time away from family, it builds resilience, independence, and leadership. Established to promote national unity and development, the NYC remains a platform for young Nigerians to serve, connect, and contribute to nation building. In Abuja, Aishat Yakubu, NTA News.
The Archbishop of Abuja Diocese, Most Reverend Ignatius Kegama, has described Wale Dan Anebo Okekenta as a great philanthropist who has contributed immensely to the growth of the Roman Catholic Church and society at large. Archbishop Kegama made the remark during a mass held in honor of Okekenta as he marked his 70th birthday anniversary at Our Lady Queen of Nigeria Catholic Pro Cathedral. Odiri Oboru Arotere reports.
At a mass organized in its honor at Our Lady Queen of Nigeria Catholic Pro Cathedral, Abuja, Archbishop Ignatius Kegama charged the faithful to emulate Okekenta's spirit of generosity and commitment to supporting others to grow.
I believe with the peace, you have happiness in you. And when you are happy, you will live long. I love peace. I'm a very peace-loving person. And that's why most of my work also has to do with the global peace, conflict resolutions. I think I'll have more time now to counsel people, talk to young ones, because the situation we are seeing today, especially in marriage, marital status have become something else.
This 70th birthday celebration of Owele Dan Anebo Okekenta of Enugu Agidi in Anambra State, southeast Nigeria, brought together the creme de la creme of the society in the Federal Capital Territory. In Igbo, Nigerians from all walks of life and foreign nationals gathered in large numbers to celebrate and unwind with the septuagenarian. The arrival of the man of the moment, the energetic celebrant, into the reception venue was carnival-like, creating a spectacular and memorable moment for guests.
Based on his personal commitment and dedication, his passion for hard work, the service of God, human relationship, and fraternal unity amongst wherever he finds himself, has been able to accompany him and support him divinely.
Chief Okekenta has scholarship programs in Anambra State and in his hometown, Enugu Agidi. He has also in Abuja. The previous birthday he has been celebrating with orphanages. So he's a philanthropist. I join his friends, his family, to thank God for his life.
God wants people to live beyond 70 years and beyond 100 years. We want to wish him more than 100 years.
Owele Okekenta has been married to Lady Comfort Okekenta for 40 years and blessed with children, including a son who is a Catholic priest. He's also an Abuja-based developer and senior member of the Knights of St. John International, serving as Lieutenant General and Second Vice President of the Global Order, the first African to hold the position. In Abuja, Odiri Ogboru Arutere, NTA News.
Next is Sports Brief.
Action has intensified in the Nigeria Cricket Federation National Under-17 Championships, with winners emerging from the southwest and southeast zones. In Abeokuta, Ekiti State claimed top honors in the female category, finishing ahead of Lagos State in second, while host Ogun State placed third. In the male category, Lagos State emerged champions, with Oyo State as runner-up and Ogun State taking third. Over in Owerri,